All right, what is going on in Media Kingdom, kings and queens? Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. So in this video, we're reacting to Miss Davyn, aka Nikki, getting interrogated by the police. And you guys, they use so much strategies, but I have some suggestions myself on what they could have done. Let me know what you guys think about her being interrogated in that room. Do you guys think her reaction shows signs of guilt? Or maybe somebody else may have cut the man's head off. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, y'all.
Yes.
How did he seem to you?
その時彼の状況はどうでしたか？normal.
What was he doing?
All right, so we're gonna pause there, and then now we're gonna hop to Davyn. I forgot how to pronounce the lady name, but Miss Nikki. Let's call her by her alias, Nikki. Okay, let's talk Nikki's interrogation. So this video is gonna be when she was taking in, and they were interrogating her as to what went down the day the guy was beheaded. Okay, which by the way, it's one thing to unalive somebody. Girl, you beheading somebody is crazy. Like, damn, girl, you're like a caveman. Like, who does that? Like, that takes another level of like sick to do. Ugh. And it's so like, oh my God, I just can't even imagine it. Like, it's just like you had to literally cut through like a turkey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, I can't. I can't.
A huge decision that can ultimately affect your two little girls. The whole time that we just sit here and have this conversation with you, you have this defeated look. This can go one or two ways. When you write this report, we're going to say that it was non-remorseful, not even emotional.
Sir,
You don't have to call me sir, all right? We're beyond that, all right? It's Rick Christopher, okay? My apologies, I assume that he introduced myself even though I wasn't in the room, all right? So as we move forward, my question to you before we even get into details is if there's no light in that room, you described something to me that you picked up. So clearly that was one thing, when you took it with you, or you hid it, you saw it in light. So somehow they're gaining light, and you saw an object. Because we know it was not on the bed, and we know it was not on.
Mind y'all, the audio sounds like that because it was an interrogation room. This is not my audio or nothing wrong with it. Like, I hear it, it sounds like echo-ish. Not echo-ish, but like Holland Tunnel, like tunnelish. So that's why it sounds like that, because it's like an interrogation room. Okay. By the way, that's another one. It looks like a scene out of a fucking movie. Like, it really does. It looks like a scene out of a fucking movie. Y'all know I watch a lot of ID channel. There was one trick the interrogation used that I thought was so brilliant. Like, basically, it was two people, right? And they did something. I think they did like a murder or something like that. So what they did was they used basically one of them against the other. They were like, oh, it was a girl and a guy. They were like, oh, she basically told us everything that you did. Like, they told us, she told us that you're involved and stuff like that. And like, we'll let you see her. Just admit, to what she told us. You feel me? Like, and they predicted kind of what went down. And then he started telling more details because they had him in 2 interrogation rooms. He started telling more details about what happened, even though they didn't know anything. They were just going off with their predictions just due to how the crime scene was. So he was telling all of the details when she never said nothing, right? And then that's when they after they got all the details from him, they're like, okay, fine, thank you for being honest and admitting to us what she told us. Now we'll let y'all see each other, because the guy was very controlling over her. So they were like, oh, let's y'all could go see each other in the interrogation room. Of course, the interrogation room has cameras, mics, all that shit. So when they went back in the room, he was like, damn, like, why did you tell? She was like, what are you talking about? And child, he was like, fuck, they got my gal. I'm like, damn, that was so brilliant. Like, I didn't think of doing something. I would never think of doing something like that. So when I saw it on the ID channel show, I was like, they ate that up.
So that's the stuff that I'm talking about. Does that make sense?
When I found you, I wasn't living. I was disappearing. As a former polysubstance user,
And no, I have not been researching therapists. I don't know why that came up.
Okay, so where is it? Where did you put it? Then you keep looking at this guy like you're reliving this situation right here. This happens right here. You hear Yogo coming down the stairs. You don't want her coming in here. Because you just hit it in the head with this candlestick that you so say. Right? That's not what I'm saying. This right here. You don't want her coming down, but you just hit him and knock him out. Because he's there.
Yes.
So you rush up to go to the kitchen. Yes?
Yeah, I would tell the doctor, yes.
Okay. And you say, oh, he's drunk, don't sleep it off, or whatever, not coming down there. And she goes upstairs. It's at 1 o'clock, right? You go back down there. You're there for an hour and 4 minutes. There's video and everything else from the neighborhood, everything around her. We know exactly what time you left. We had tracks on your car going from.
She's a plumb fool. Why doesn't she have an attorney? I don't support crime either. Somebody said too, but why the fuck are you talking without an attorney? No wonder they getting you, bitch. I mean, my God, especially if you gonna be dumb enough to commit some big ass crime like that. Like what? Like, what a fool. Literally. I can never do a serious crime, because I'll be shitting bricks in that chair. No shade, me too. I don't like being questioned. That's why I can never do nothing like that. I don't like being questioned. No shade. Y'all know me. Don't question me. So it's like I would never do something that would put me in that position. Knock on wood. But no, for real though, like, I don't like being questioned at all.
All of your address, John's address, all the way back to your house and everything else. So we know exactly what time you left, what time you got home. So you're there for an hour and 4 minutes. You didn't just get out of there. They talk about the cleaning supplies, the ammonia and stuff like that you said that you saw them. Oh, yeah, I just saw them.
I've been cleaning supplies in the shop.
Okay, who is that?
I don't know anything about cleaning supplies in the shop. She didn't ask me. I didn't really know about that. And we just said that before.
Okay, so you saw the cleaning supplies.
Yes, there were some on the floor, but the back of the laundry there, yes.
Okay, so John's right here. You hit him. He lays there. You go out. Now we have an hour where you just don't remember what you're doing. What did you go back and everything to do?
You took the nigga head off.
Cleaning up the dishes in his room.
That's what I was doing when I gave everything to go home, yes.
No, after you open.
No, I was just cleaning.
What were you cleaning?
The dishes and everything.
Stop. What side did you do?
Just clean.
What were you cleaning?
I was literally just cleaning from the area. When I
Girl, you was cleaning that blood off your hands after you done saw the motherfucking nigga head off. What case is this? This case is the case of the beheading. So she beheaded her BD. They were never married, by the way. He ended up getting primary custody of 2 of her kids. So I think that was a source of contention for her, and that's why she ended up doing what she did. So that's the case. The case of the beheading. They said, Pierre, would you ever do a Media Kingdom video about Tim and Brene? I am working on that, y'all. Trust me, I am. It's coming. Because y'all been really asking for it, but it's coming.
when I hit him, he was breathing. I didn't.
I knew it was great.
You can tell the person was breathing.
Okay.
Chest goes up and down.
Okay, you said it was right.
You can still know when someone's breathing.
In the dark?
It's not pitch dark, but yeah, it's not.
So you can't see an area on his head because it's so dark, but you can see the sensor moving? You can't see what you grab off the shelf because it's so dark, and you walk over, but then you can see him breathing?
Yeah, you could see some person breathing. Your eyes can't adjust.
Oh, then your eyes should have adjusted before all of this.
I just don't know the exact spot.
Okay.
Yes, we gotta set on that.
So right hand or left hand you use?
Right, sir. Yes,
Right. Okay, well, I'm just trying to verify, so I don't say that's wrong.
I already said I feel horrible about it, but I didn't write.
The thing is, this is her official acting debut. A lot of people don't know Korn is acting. Not all the time they're into the dudes that they F on. So that's what I call physical acting. You know how they have method acting, comedic acting, you know what I'm saying? Porn stars physically act. So this is her official acting debut. And not gonna lie, she doing a good job of acting like a distressed woman. Lifetime worthy. TLC worthy. Just a little bit.
Why did you get to the place? Hang on here.
You gotta leave me alone.
Okay, you got up and walked away. Why did you get up and walk out? You can let you on that way, right? Why do you say that? Okay, you got up, walked over there, and walked back, and you never said anything to you. Were you attempting to get out of bed, right?
It wasn't that bad.
What was it like? What was it like? So, you mean to tell us, you hit him in the head, right here, where you're showing this, and he doesn't move from there.
Right, but I didn't take long, because I wanted to be sure he was breathing.
Okay, so you came around for an hour and 40
Not an
minutes.
hour, I did not know I was there at all.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you know it or not, you were there. You were there for an hour and 40 minutes, hanging around with somebody you just hit in the head to make sure that they're doing okay. Do you call an ambulance or anything? Do you go over to physically touch him or check out or anything?
Yes, I did touch him.
Did he say anything?
No.
Why?
Because he was unconscious.
Did you ever send her medically?
I'm trying to see some real quick. I'm trying to get an update if they did find the head. Something about this year it's not Christmassy or celebratory at all, girl. Like, I don't know why. I know it's the holiday season, but it don't feel like the holiday season to me. It's just too much shit going on. Am I the only one that feels that?
Who is unconscious from blunt force to that. Don't look at my those two questions, it's a valid question. Did you roll him from his back to his frontal? How did you check on her?
I just felt him, I felt he was breathing.
Okay.
But when I saw him, he was breathing, so I was like, okay, he's all right.
Okay, so you're hanging out in this room for an hour. Or, no, you aren't. Unless you're running around, going back and inside and outside of her, but that's what you're doing. Okay, so describe to me what you're doing during this time. You don't say clean.
I don't know, I just kept moving around. I just kept moving.
Just kept moving around. Is it because you were a man?
A little bit, yes.
Understand? Now we're talking. Head hard in this man.
I was afraid that I actually just hurt him, maybe a bunch or something like that.
Okay, let me ask you this, were you in a panic because you knew the person and he was in severe life-threatening injuries?
No, sir.
Babe, we need to do an interview. Oh my God. Oh, Pierre, before I forget to tell you, I heard the $10,000 bonus was a publicity stunt. Waiting for more info. Because my friend worked for the TSA. So they playing with my friend. Oh, thank you. You feel me? Like, but no. But wow. we need to talk because that's some bullshit. And I think you could sue for what is it? Um, what is that? What's the word called when you promise something you ain't getting it? False advertisement. You know what I'm saying? They did advertise it publicly. I feel like you should have some litigious rights to that money.
Now,
I look at my eyes because I've been doing this too long to understand what went on. So it's fine. Okay, explain.
That, and then you would be the nicest person in the world, and then try to do everything you could.
Okay, so you have some resentment towards him.
Yes, but it wasn't for me, it was for my daughters.
There shouldn't be some dislike towards that person. I understand that. That's reality. I get that. But for you not to go into detail on exactly what happened, other than the fact that you gave him, it's not going to help you out. I'm telling you that.
I can't remember.
You have amnesia. Do you take medication for memory loss?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what type of medication do you take?
I don't know the names of it, but I do take medication.
Who's your doctor?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. You know what would have been funny? If he said, "What's the medication for the memory loss?" I have memory loss. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, that would have made him so fucking mad. He would have been pissed. He would have been pissed. He would have been hot. He would have been like, "Oh, really? Oh, really? Ah, how convenient." Oh, man.
Describes that.
Yesterday,
What history is?
my medical history, but yes, I do take medication for seizures, headaches, memory loss, sights, all sorts of crap.
Okay, so is there a possibility that you could have not been in your right frame of mind while you were there that night? Because of what medications you were on? Okay. So when people are on medications that come home to their thinking, sometimes they do things that they don't believe that they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay. So now reading you, sounds like that could be a possibility, that night in question.
I just don't remember. They're telling me things that happened, like I don't remember doing that, you're saying I was there that long?
We know you were there. We were trying to tell you we had videos of after you eating.
But I remember talking to you, getting my stuff, leaving, going to the pharmacy, and going home.
But Devin, what you don't understand is this, you know you're under arrest, okay? There is gonna be a police report and it's gonna have the interviews that we have with you.
Anybody believes that he was laying here, you hit him in the head, you don't know what you do for an hour and 4 minutes, you leave, he's found in the exact same spot, dead. Then you're like, oh, I don't know.
No, but the hitting didn't feel real, like I
Oh,
don't.
they leaving out the main part. They found him beheaded. The fuck? That's what they really leaving out. Okay. Now, this is the part where it gets a little tricky. So she did a couple interviews before this, and I'm gonna break it down to y'all. So they said at one point, Michaels, the detectives explained that they were only present at her request, and the detective asked if she wanted to proceed with the interview. He said, Michaels said yes and hoped to undergo another polygraph test. At one point, Michaels told police to turn off the recording device, and after they complied, she discussed what she did with the head. Defense attorney Robert argued that the judge should exclude all statements after Michaels invoked her right to an attorney. Chief Deputy District John said it was clear Michaels was not coerced. Jones ruled that Michaels' statement was voluntary and could be used for the purpose of impeachment, which is when attorneys undermine a witness's credibility. De Scrosvich said after court that he takes issue with the accuracy of the statement that Michaels disposed of Willett's head. Willett is John. That's his last name. Oswald also testified to juries in that case Wednesday. He said that there was not as much blood at the scene as he would be expected, though he assumed the decapitation had occurred there. You cannot testify to the jury whether or not the person who did the unaliving put a towel over the head or anything like that when the real wet work was happening, correct? So where it gets tricky is some of the information that she said before the attorney thing. Apparently she couldn't afford an attorney. This is what the people are saying. But she still was saying certain things. So they argue that, hey, we could use that information. But you could tell mentally, though, she's not there, because for you to ask officers to turn off their recording devices, you're crazy as fuck. As if they're going to listen to you and do it. Like, that's how you could tell. It's like she has a little bit sense of delusion. Because they're not going to do what you say, abide by your, like, who, man. So maybe the meds she said she was on, it's a little bit of truth to it.
I understand, so you're not in the right frame of mind.
So I said, even if she can't afford the attorney, they have to get right a public defender. That's the whole point of the public defender. We can't afford an attorney. They provide you a public defender. And yeah, but the problem is she was still saying things after she said she wanted an attorney, and before. So that information, they were disputing if they were able to use that information or not. Because she said where she kind of talked a little bit about the head situation, where the head may have been placed. If you say, hey, I want an attorney, you can't continue to keep talking afterwards. I think that was the problem.
Maybe because your medications, that will make it feel like it's not real.
No, but everything, like,
Right. That is
all
true.
of this feels like a nightmare, like a dream. Like, I remember being with him and him us talking and everything like that. But
Right.
the actual,
No, that is true.
it does not feel real. I don't feel I was there that long. I remember being there, yoga, pharmacy, home. I thought I was home at like 2 something. You guys are saying it was,
2:42.
yeah, I promise you.
So what do you do that night? After you get home?
I got home, I got a shower, and went to bed.
No, you didn't. How long did you sleep for?
About 2 hours.
Because you get home at 2:42, you're texting John's phone saying, oh, I can't find this, or where's this? And then like, remember, we took your phone, we took his phone, so we did all these downloads. I read text messages between you, Deb, everyone else, things like that.
About 2 hours.
Feeling youthful, looking youthful.
She is really sticking to that script of the distressed woman.
It was, if you got home and showered and then went to bed, then be about 1 hour. Then you would have been able to sleep and wake up and start looking. Is that? So it doesn't look like you slept at all that night.
I said about 2 hours, so I'm not super off, but you guys are telling me I'm there for a long time, and I know for a fact that's not what is.
Yes, that is exactly. You can say, I don't think I was there that long, and I don't remember.
I don't remember, and in my recollection, it was not like that. I remember talking to Yoko, giving her the keys, picking up his stuff, and walking out the door. I picked up one more thing and left. I do not remember any of this. They told me, they asked me, where's his head? And until then, I didn't know anything about that. They're like, well, didn't Debbie ever tell you? No, Debbie didn't tell me anything about that. Well, did he leave that night? No, I don't remember Debbie ever leaving, but I don't remember anything. I just remember going home and everything. I don't remember driving to the damn pharmacy. I just remember being at the pharmacy.
Okay, they told you he was decapitated.
They told me today. They told me that today.
And they said you did not even blink.
See, that's the information I was talking about earlier that she was talking about.
Unbelievable. Who does that?
I don't know, you tell us. That's it, like, this whole thing, everything you're saying does not make sense.
Oh man, when it comes to interrogation, some of the stuff is a little comedic because if the person that's being alleged to do those things, if they say a certain thing, the people in the interrogation room will try to use that against them. He said, "You tell us." It's like, who does that? I'm telling you, she's sticking to the script.
I was here, I did this. Do you think anybody's gonna believe I hit her in the head and I left? I took you, when did you get it, when did you give you that wallet? Did you claim it was given to you earlier?
It said nothing to do with Social Security cards.
And when was that?
Around the time he was sleeping.
So at night,
Yes,
okay, he has one key to the truck.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so why would he give you the one key to his truck when he's supposed to be over there in 2 hours? And his wallet. Yeah, because he's supposed to come over with you in order to take the kids to the.
In the morning.
So how was he supposed to get to your house then?
I don't think I was supposed to take them. I know I was supposed to take the Social Security card, but the other stuff I don't think I was supposed to take.
Why were they in your underwear or wrapped up in a million bags?
Because when he gave them to me, I didn't realize what I was taking and I just put them away and said, keep them safe.
That's not normal.
You just said, when he gave it to me, but I don't think I was supposed to take these.
No, I said in hindsight. I literally said in hindsight, I don't think I was supposed to take those. The Social Security card he gave me, the other cards he gave me, you could see that on the surveillance camera, he hands me the card. But those ones, I don't think I was supposed to take them out of the house, I think I was just supposed to put them up, and then in the morning, he was supposed to go and get them. That's what I said, in hindsight, I don't think I was supposed to.
But why did you wrap them in the bags if it wasn't hiding pressure cooker?
I wrapped them up, I don't think I was supposed to bring those with me.
You're not answering my question. Why were they wrapped up in plastic bags and put in your underwear?
I wrapped them up right then and there in front of them.
Why didn't you just put them on your dresser?
One tied, another tied, another tied. Was like one of them tied. It was repeatedly wrapped over and over. This was a thoughtful process. Put it in there, tie it up. Put it in another bag, tie it up.
Right, like I said, I didn't realize what I had at the time, and he's saying keep them safe, so I'm wrapping everything up and I'm hiding it.
For what reason?
I don't know, he didn't say anything, he gave me this, he says keep it safe, it was the Social Security card.
The Social Security card was in your black backpack.
But I didn't even get a chance to put that away.
So you take that, put that in this not safe spot. The only thing that he asked you to keep safe, you keep in your backpack. But the stuff that you were not supposed to take, you wrapped up 8 separate times in bags, and then did that.
No, you didn't understand.
No, I don't.
I got home, it was late. I showered, I went to bed. That was it. In the morning, I would have sorted through everything. I would have talked to John, and everything would have been figured out.
None of that makes sense. If you
None of
expect,
it makes any sense to me at all.
okay, if you expect anybody else, the jury, a judge, or the general public, to believe anything what you're saying,
No, because I don't understand any of it. You guys are asking me questions about it.
This is where I guess she asked for that lawyer.
I don't understand any of it. You guys are asking me questions about it.
What does that look like to you? You don't know?
BRB, guys.
No. This is John.
That's the position John was in when you guys saw him?
Yeah, but he had his boxers on.
But they had his boxers on.
I don't know, he had his boxers on. His boxers were black boxer briefs. He had boxer briefs on.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit's getting real. Keep looking at that. Take another look at this. This is reality we're talking about. Think long and hard about your decisions on how you go forward with explaining the bullshit that you're giving us right now. Nobody's going to believe you.
I understand.
And tell us where the object is that you use to do this.
I had to feed the
Tell us
pup.
where it's at. I don't know. That's not good enough.
Oh, wait, I missed something. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Is that his picture of his body? I had to feed Chocolate, y'all. His dinner.
That is awesome.
I don't know, he had his boxers on. His boxers were black boxer briefs. He had boxer briefs on.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit's getting real. Keep looking at that. Take another look at this. This is reality we're talking about. Think long and hard about your decisions on how you go forward with explaining the bullshit that you're giving us right now. Nobody's going to believe you.
I understand.
And tell us where the object is that you use to do this. Tell us where it's at.
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You did that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
And prove it.
How do I prove that?
Because you were the last person to see him alive. And you were the last person with him. You did that. That's real.
She used her aptly chops at that point. No, I didn't. I'm like, who are you talking to? Yes, you did. I don't think the son did it. The reason why I don't think the son did it is because I like the way he come across when he was on the stand. He didn't give me the type of nigga that'd be bold enough to do something like this and try to have it pinned on somebody else. He gave me very much like nonchalant. So I don't think he's that vindictive to do something like that. Do I think he could care less that the dad is dead? Yes. No shade. I don't think he's like, oh my God, my dad. It doesn't give that at all.
Look at that picture. He's gone.
This is the exact spot where you left it. What do you think? People are going to see this, and what do you think they're going to think?
Girl.
Do you have anything to say? This has got to be eating you up. Holding this in has just got to be fucking eating you alive. You guys be going nuts.
For the sake of your daughters, tell us where the weapon is at so we can recover it and there can be some closure for your two daughters when they grow up for the rest of their lives. You owe it to them. That is their father. You owe it to them.
Style starts with the details.
She not breaking. Some of y'all say she breaking. I don't think she gonna break. Someone said they broke her notice. Nancy was interrogation. Like to me, like she's still not breaking. Like maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but not as much as others would.
Something that I can do research to know that you didn't do this. Give me some evidence that I can go follow up with so I can help you in front of a jury of 6 or 12. Look at the photo. Your children will never see them again, ever. And that's a choice that you decided. You decided for them.
The reason why I don't think they broke her is because the things that he's saying, if you were a mother that cared, that stuff would make you cry. And she's not crying. She's not getting emotional at all about it. So that's why I don't think they broke her. My God.
That's the exact spot where you said exact, right? You left him there, you hit him in the head, he's unconscious, not moving.
But there wasn't this much blood. When I thought he wasn't bleeding like that.
No, this is because it empties out after you cut his head off.
I didn't cut his head off.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Explain how this happened.
I don't know. I can't cut a person's head off.
But you hit him with the stick. Is there a chance that that could have been a knife of some sort? Why? How do you know, sir? Doesn't make sense, does it?
They're cornering the shit out of her, though. They're doing the best that they can, but like I said, I don't think she break it. I don't think she break it. The thing is, though, like, she's a little bit of a dummy, because if you're gonna do something like that, you admitted to hurting him. So that already puts you in a guilty spot. Like, regardless if you cut the dude head off or not, you hit him with something that knocked him out. So it's like you did something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you did something that will make you guilty.
There is no doubt in my mind that you did that. You owe it to your girls to have a closure. We want to know where the object is that you used to do this. Where is the object? Tell us where the object is at right now. So
That interrogator is 2 seconds from doing this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like, he gonna fling the paper. He gonna end the fuck around and do that if she don't answer in a minute. Like, he wants to so bad. He wants to fling that sheet of paper right at her face. He's about 2 seconds from doing it.
we can start working closure for your daughters.
This was that. I do have to know. You were angry with me. I didn't. I don't know.
Do you expect anybody to believe that? Listen, just listen to that. Listen to exactly that, what you just said. I don't remember. I wasn't there that long. We can prove 100% you were there that long. You remember everything else. You remember going to the CVS, gave your daughter's prescription, getting home. I went showered. I started looking for school supplies. I started doing all this. I remember everything except the hour and 4 minutes after I cracked him in the head. His cell phone is at his house. You leave, drive back to your house. His cell phone now gets back to your house and has blood on it. It was not left at your house. Conveniently.
No,
Yes, conveniently.
no.
Cause she's a bit of an idiot too. Cause okay, if you're gonna admit to hitting him over the head and now the head is missing, bitch, you did it because you're trying to hide how he died. That's why you hid the head. So if you were smart, you should have been admitted. You should have not admitted to hitting him over the head. Cause why would you hit him over the head and not hide the head? It's either you did both or you did nothing. Now you did one and then not the other. That's where she kind of fucked up at. She's an idiot.
There's no possible chance that you would forget hitting somebody, cutting their head off. You're going to dispose of this.
Fathom doing that. Hitting a person is one thing,
Yeah, it is.
but to do this is something completely different.
Believe me, I know. That's why you're sitting here. You sat here this whole time and made these faces and stuff like that, not to shed a single tear.
I've been crying all damn day.
Ooh.
Yes, I have.
Okay, because they said, when they showed you and told you that he was decapitated, you didn't even believe.
They didn't show me he was decapitated, they told me. And I don't know how to feel about this is disgusting. It is utterly disgusting, and you're telling me I did it. No, I didn't do this.
You did this. We're beyond that.
No.
Well, you can get out all you want. That's not gonna help you. You can deny it all you want.
Let me tell you how they could start getting her to break. They need to start disrespecting her past life. Okay? I would be like, oh, what do you think? This is a porn movie? This is real life. Okay? We're not going to say cut. There's no dick in your mouth. This isn't a joke. You got to arouse some emotion out of her.
Well, we've been doing this too long to explain to you. We're giving you an opportunity to save face for you and the rest of your family. We're giving you that opportunity. But for you to sit here tonight that you did that, we're beyond that. We are so beyond that. There is no doubt in our mind that we can prove this in a court of law with a jury. You did this. However, you have an opportunity to save faith and have closure for your daughters to tell us where the weapon is. And don't sit here and say, I don't know. Where's the last place that you put it? Don't say, I don't know. Because just like Detective Flannel said, is you were very descriptive up to and very descriptive afterwards. However, there's that hour, that window that you were with him, which you said you were in a panic. No shit, you were in a panic. I would be in a panic too. You remember what you did. So tell us what you did. I know it's weighing on you. I can see it all over your face. You're gonna feel better once you get it off your chest. Nobody is here to pass judgment on you. Not a single person.
Are you an actor?
You had to stop staring at that picture since we put it up.
Okay, and I know whoever you're praying to is telling you to do the right thing and tell us what we're asking.
Girl. Now you're praying. Man, that girl's taking a nap.
Tell us the answer to it. You're gonna feel better, I'm telling you right now. You're going to feel better. And you can start to have closure, and you can start moving on. Because that is the right thing to do. And you know it's the right thing to do.
Or I would use another tactic, okay? Because you gotta play always, bitch. I would be like, okay, we heard some things about Michael. We heard, well, Jonathan's his name. We heard some things about John. We heard that, he had a little bit of a temper issue. Did he ever hit you? He ever hit you? Yeah. We heard he has a huge temper issue. You married his stepson. Of course, he would sometimes take that out on you. So guess what? You broke. You had a moment. You hit him over the head. And then you hit the head because you got scared. We get it. We get it. If I was the interrogator, I hit my wife a time or two. This is things that happen. We're human. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's another approach. Kind of maybe like play into her victim mindset and see what she says.
I know you know that. I know you're a good person.
There has to be a reason why it's happened. And if you could explain that, it'd be a lot better off for you.
And what makes it worse, like, you know how sometimes stuff like this happen, they be like, oh, somebody broke into the house, or like, somebody else did it or whatever. It like, no, you got a point, no shade. No, she went OD with that shit. Like, I ain't gonna count with you. That's the first time I ever seen this in real time. Like, that's some shit that they did in the olden days. The capitate them up. They don't do that nowadays no more, chat. You just get on a live. They don't take it that far. You sick bitch. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, usually when you hear stories like this, they usually try to blame it on somebody else, like a break-in or anything like that. But with her, it's like there's nobody else that could have did it but you, because you were alone with him for over an hour. She set herself up so bad. I don't think she understands. Like, first you admitted to doing something to him, and then you admitted to being not admitted to being there, but like they know you were there because of footage and camera, I think surveillance footage and the house and stuff like that. They admitted to be you being there for a period of time. So it's like somebody said, "Is that Tamar? I just got here." It just might be.
Then look at me. I know you're a good person. And listen, look at me. I know we can't change this. I know we can't. No, we can't. But you can do the right thing and close it the right way. You truly can. I know you can. You are a good person. Do the right thing.
Is this how you want your girls to remember you? Or do you want to have a reason, an explanation on why it happened? So why? Why did it have to happen like this? What led up to this? What caused you to do this? Is something escalating in this room, or is this room past, or what? Why did this happen?
It's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. It's gonna be okay. It truly is. It's gonna be okay. Do the right thing. You're a good person. Do the right thing.
I told y'all she ain't breaking.
This had to have a reason. You don't want your girls to remember you as this.
Let's take the reason out of it, okay, for right now, okay? Where is the object? Just tell us where the object is, that's all we're asking. Right now, let's take small steps. Heaven, please. I'm begging you, I'm trying to help you. I'm sincerely trying to help you. Don't go down that road. It's not fair to you or your kids. No, I understand.
I think so too.
Let's go through this together. You put up this wall.
I do think the detectives could be a little bit better, but how can they if she's not giving them anything? Like, but that's why I said they should have started disrespecting her, because I think that would invoke some sort of emotion out of her. And then maybe broke her then if they started reminding her past life. Be like, you don't have so many dicks in you. You don't remember. You remember that? You remember that, do you? All those dicks up inside of you. You're nasty. And then you do something like this, like something like that. Maybe break her to the point where it reminded her past. I'm telling you, that would have been a way to really get her going. She might have gotten angry, but then that may have led her to start crying and then tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? It's like a step-by-step process. Or lean into her victim complex, which they were kind of trying to do, but they weren't doing it in a way they should have did it in a way to make him look bad, meaning John, the one who got decapitated. They should have did it to where they made her look like a victim, like say, hey, we know he's not a good dude. You know, he was barely in the stepson's life. He was probably gonna do the same thing to your daughters. Da, 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically try to paint that picture so she could feel more comfortable to talk shit. But like, did somebody else do it? Okay, that would have been a good one.
Finger in the eye. This is reality, as I said before. This is not going away. But you have an opportunity right now to make things right for yourself, to start moving in a right direction. You start to have an opportunity for closure for his parents, for your children. Understand what? in my 22-year career. This is amazing to hear you sit here and say that. Listen.
Maybe it's because I didn't get rid of it.
Are your fingerprints or DNA going to be on either one of those bottles?
I do not know.
Why not?
I think I can't remember.
That one.
What difference does it make when a client is matched with the right therapist?
I don't think I knew that.
Where did you move these from?
It was in the hallway of the plane.
This is the hallway right here.
Right, there's like lane in the hallway in the plane.
That's what these are. They're laying in the hallway. Right there.
Like set it up. And it was completely full.
So these are tipped over, laying right where they're at. You walk over and set it up and then leave and not set that one.
Yeah, but that was like hours and earlier in the day.
What was hours earlier in the day?
Like, maybe 6, 7 in the evening, earlier in the day.
So these are sitting there all day long.
No,
Yes, these are there the next one. You're just saying that these are in the hallway in the way. They're in the same spot where you just said.
right, but it was not like that. Well, I'm not sure where it is exactly.
Okay. So you got this same bottle over at your house? No, you don't?
No.
What is this? So you don't even know what it is, you're saying no? Strong throat? Soft throat?
It looks like it says yes.
Yeah. So you said no. You don't have that at your house? Sit on top of your washing machine.
That is?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen,
Wait,
that's belongs to you because it is, I don't know, it's no, listen, you can sit here and say, you think that you're smarter than me.
no, I don't think I'm smarter than anybody, but I didn't do this.
Well,
It's only because I have the same cleaning.
No, the cell phone that you take, you have to take the cell phone from his house back to your house after he's dead, because it's split up. His wallet, his keys, things that you're not supposed to have wrapped up in a bag, taped tight, shoved in your underwear drawer. Number one, you're the last person to see him. You're the last person to physically assault him, hit him in the head. He's in the exact same spot. You remember everything from him handing you debit cards and EBT cards and which specific gas station and this and that and going to CVS, get your covers this and the school and he's supposed to be here at 5 a.m. or whatever time to go do all this stuff with it, take him to school and this and that. Did your girl go to school that day? Why not? Because your kids aren't registered for school? Because your kids aren't registered for school? Why does he have to register them? No.
Now y'all see why he got full custody. Okay. She's a piece of shit though. You a deadbeat mom and you're a murderer. Girl, pick a struggle. Like, you get what I'm saying? Shit. Like, if she was like maybe an active mom that is trying, like, you know what I'm saying, who was like, she doing her big one, then it's like, okay, like, you still sick for what you did, but like, I could see a maybe 0.5% as to why things happen. But like, you a piece of shit mama and you wanted the nigga dead. Goodbye.
Parents go to come back first. They generally don't go to school to drop the kids off at school on the very first day of school to register them.
Yes, Sean was.
Welcome.
Okay, so all of this stuff. And then you just, the only thing that you don't remember is the time that you were denied.
All right, so for the people that's just tuning in, we're ending the video of this woman by the name of Nikki. We're gonna call her Nikki because that's one of her aliases. Nikki Michaels, okay, and she's an ex-porn star, and she unalived her baby daddy. And during, like, before the unaliving, she ended up marrying her stepson. Okay. So yeah. Now this is them in the interrogation room. They're asking her a lot of questions. She's avoiding a lot of them. She's trying not to answer some of them. Why, I don't know, but it's giving she's like scared.
That house, where 100%, you were there for an hour and 4 minutes, running around the room, and that you can't explain. Okay, that's all you. Good luck with that, because that is not gonna fly. But I think we're done. Absolutely. And your girls are definitely irritating because you can't even have the audacity to give them closure. Shame on you. That's terrible. Oh, so there's an anger now.
See? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I done told y'all. You gotta come at her. I know this type of lady. That's the way how they answer. You gotta come at her. You have to come at her so to have her talk. Didn't I tell you? Had they did that earlier, we might have got somewhere. Be like, all those you done took. Look at you. You're nasty. Be like, what'd you do to the head? You put it up in you, didn't you? You're disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's how you get it, to get some answers. You see how that's that switch. Uh-huh.
I think you're just upset that you got all this and. Well, first, I think that you weren't expecting him to move into your house so soon, so you had to go over to the house. And kill him at his mom's house, so you wouldn't be the suspect. No. Yeah, and you were surprised he was actually about to.
No, because it wasn't following through. He just moved tools and DVDs and stuff. You guys were there.
I said he moved all of his stuff.
Tools and DVDs. I didn't say he moved all this stuff. I said he moved a whole bunch of crap.
So all of this. That's all you. Good luck with that, because that is not going to fly.
We're gonna rewind, y'all.
But I think we're done. Absolutely. And your girls are definitely irritating because you can't even have the audacity to give them closure. Shame on you. That's terrible. Oh, so there's an anger now, huh?
White people are so funny. He's there's that anger. Look at ya. You're getting a little frustrated over there, aren't ya? That blood pressure raising, ain't it? I can't. I can't. Oh man.
Yeah, I did. How did you feel against him? No! I think you're just upset that you got all this and. No? First, I think that you weren't expecting him to move into your house so soon, so you had to go over to the house. And kill him at his mom's house, so you wouldn't be the suspect. No. Yeah, and you were surprised he was actually about to.
No, because it wasn't following through. He just moved tools and DVDs and stuff. You guys were there.
I said he moved all of his stuff.
Tools and DVDs. I didn't say he moved all this stuff. I said he moved a whole bunch of crap.
Do you want to get somebody to transport him? I know. Let me see what else is right here. Okay. Do you understand that it does not sound even feasible? No, just answer my question. You explained everything except an hour and 4 minutes. Then after you hit it in the head, that you don't remember.
Yes, because I had nothing to do with him.
That's not answering the question.
Yes, I said yes.
So that's not feasible to you. How would it be to a jury or the general
You're
public?
gonna say it wasn't feasible to me. I didn't,
Oh, it's feasible. You remember everything except the hour and 4 minutes after you did something you had. That's what you're saying?
See, okay, this is where the detective lacks. Let me tell you what he should have did right then and there. It's just yes. No, she unalived her BD after her and the stepson already met. And first of all, the stepson, you're not innocent either. You're a nasty motherfucker. Like, regardless of how you felt about your dad, you swap spit with your dad. You nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you didn't eat her because you ate your dad. So you're nasty. But this is where he lacks, because this is where this is the school I would use. Y'all never been to law school, but I watched a couple ID channel stuff, so I know what to do. This is where you see how the other detective left. This is where he should have used the friend, I call it the friendly tactic. Be like, hey, he left. Between me and you, what was he doing? Was he abusive? You know what I'm saying? Start to build that rapport. So that way she could sort of kind of trust you and tell you things. Maybe she whispered to the side. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like he should have went in for the kill with that. Because then the other guy just yelled at him. Be like, I can't stand him. He's so fucking, I don't know why he's yelling at you. It's not gonna give us any fucking answers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Plan, customize,
and
expand in any direction.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, for the people that do, thank y'all. Okay, this ain't TikTok, but smash. Let me stop.
You had to have something for the hour and 4 minutes where he was murdered, that you were in the house. That's it.
I'll be forgetting I even have my Cash App up, you guys. I don't even be putting it up half the time.
I was there that long.
It doesn't matter if you know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember being there that long. I didn't know I left.
Okay, so is it possible you did it? You don't remember?
Yes, sir. It is very possible.
Okay, how? Have you had moments in the past where you done stuff where?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes, there's things in my past where I cannot remember. And yes, I have talked to my doctor about it. Yes, they're trying to figure out what's going on with me. Yes.
Okay, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but what is wrong with you that you say that?
I don't know. They're testing me now. I went yesterday. For whatever reason, my brain tingled and then I blacked out. And I literally have.
That's that anger. Girl, your brain don't damn tingle.
On documentation from the doctor, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with me.
Okay, do you take Xanax or those or anything like that?
I have a whole bunch of pills.
Okay.
And I don't know what they are because they're about 20 different syllables, and I don't know, but I didn't do this. I know I.
Ever been diagnosed with mental illness or?
No. They were just testing me for everything. I just did an MRI and EEG. They were doing a whole bunch of other tests. But yes, the last thing that has happened to me, I remember my brain starts tingling, and then I would wake up. I don't remember doing any of this. I don't remember being there that damn long. I remember getting my daughter's medication. I remember being home. I don't remember even hitting him like that. I know he was pissing me off, so I hit him, but it wasn't anything where he was dead, he was breathing, he definitely had his head on him. You guys are trying to say I did all this stuff, I did not.
You don't remember, is what you're saying. You don't remember doing any of this. Okay, so that's it. There's a possibility you did, but you don't remember because you were blacked out.
Sir, I'm not a stable person. You guys are telling me that I did all these things, and I'm like,
The next day, when you woke up, or I don't think that you went to bed based on the activity and things like that. Because when we print out the phone, then whatever, everything comes out, it's like and everything else, activity.
Hey.
It appears that you're pretty active the entire night. The next day, what did you do? Did you go to school first, or you went to the oncology? So you drove to the school?
yes,
Did you go to the oncology apartment first, or the school first?
school first,
Okay, and you got to the school?
yes,
Who did you talk to at school?
good, school staff, the rest of them. And they said I couldn't register, I had to turn in some paperwork.
Okay.
So I went to my friend, asked her to call me. And I done that.
Just an FYI, you guys, the stepson does not want to be with her anymore. Isn't that some shit? He's saying he wants a divorce. You should have never married the bitch. Like, ugh. The stepson to me is one of the biggest pieces of shit in all of this. Like, that's your whole dad. Whether he was there in your life or not, that's still your blood. Like, that's not the type of lick back you should get. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's nasty lick back. That makes you look creepy more than anything. Like, you get your dad's sloppy seconds. Oh.
Talk to him. She tried to get a divorce, and didn't.
So when you're working on all of this stuff, obviously it's whatever, but video surveillance from the school, video surveillance from the oncology place, all of this stuff, we have tons and tons. You told us like, hey, we stopped here at this gas station. So we spend the time, we go out there.
Okay, y'all. So that was her interrogation, you guys. All right, we're gonna do some follow-ups on this very soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I will be clipping this and posting it on YouTube. So for the people that are watching this on YouTube during the replay, make sure you guys please subscribe and follow for more content because you guys will be getting it very soon. Okay.